Today's podcast is all about a framework that Google loves and will help magnify your business out to more people when people are searching for your product or service. And the framework is called EAT: experience, expertise, authority, and trustworthiness. This framework is going to help create really good content that not only Google likes, but your clients will like as well. So I'm going to walk you through this. Don't worry, it might feel a little intricate at times, a little detailed at times, but I'm here to help you and guide you through it. So let's get real. Are you a brick and mortar business owner that has put your blood, sweat, and tears into creating a storefront that lights you up and serves your clients really well, only to be frustrated that you're the best kept secret in town? If you're not hearing your new clients say, "I found you on Google," then you are in the right place. Welcome. My name is Melissa Rose. I'm a mom, a brick and mortar business owner, and your straight shooting visibility coach. I've cracked the SEO code to becoming the top choice on Google in my industry. And now I'm sharing the secrets on this podcast. Get ready for stories, fail-proof strategies, and practical tips to elevate your brick and mortar presence to the top choice on Google. Let's get real, because we're going to make your business the only option in town. Welcome back to Brick and Mortar Visibility Podcast. Hello. Hope you guys are well. We are at the end of January. Can you stand it? Can you feel it? So many things, so many crazy things going on in our world regarding weather. I was supposed to go to a conference in Florida, and you couldn't fly down there because they got snow. So thankfully, I was able to experience it by streaming the conference, but would have been nice to get to Florida, right? And have some warmth, but it was a no-go. So wherever you are in the world right now, I hope you are well. I hope you are starting your week off strong and ready to go, or whenever you are listening to this podcast. So your PSA, before we dive in, I always give your PSA, and that is to grab a social post or maybe your latest blog post and bring it on over to your Google business profile. This is often forgotten, and I speak from existence. I am expert in this area, and sometimes I forget to check that box. Everybody, I have to write down my checkbox of all the things I need to do within that blog post. And sometimes I miss that one because it's it's at the bottom. So grab your social post, your blog post, whatever you want from this week that you need to get out to more people, and bring it on over to your Google business profile. If you just glazed over and what are you talking about, Melissa? This is where I love sharing my free workshop. It shows and shares with you all the things to increase your visibility through Google with this foundational platform called your Google Business Profile. I walk you through this workshop. It's about 30 minutes long. You can speed me up. And I show you exactly where, when, and how to do it. And then you're going to do it. And that's the key word. You got to do it. And that takes about 90 minutes to actually do it the first time really well. And then after that, it's really kind of a done. It's a project that's done. And I often recommend checking in on it yearly just to make sure things look right and your services are still the same. A lot of us change our services or products throughout the year. So just take this free workshop. The link is in the bio here, and grab it and make sure you are doing this foundational step for great SEO. So today's episode, like I said in the intro, is going to be a little meaty. And the reason I wanted to do this is because SEO sometimes sounds hard. Sometimes how to do it, like how do you create good content? That was always my struggle. Like, I don't know what quantifies as great content when I was first starting out. We kind of do it instinctively, especially if you have a lot of credentials behind your name or if you've been in business a while. But when you're first starting out, you're not sure what you should be posting on your website to get people to find you. And the framework that Google gives us is EAT: experience, expertise, authority, and trustworthiness. So what is it? Number one, experience. Do you have relevant life experience in sharing the content on your blog or your website? So if you are starting out, you might not have as much, but you have some. Expertise is those letters behind your name, if you have them. Or, again, maybe how long you've been in business. Do you have the knowledgeable skills or track record to share so that people trust you. And then authority. Are you a go-to source in your industry? Again, when you're starting out, it's hard to come up with this or feel like you can, but you need to claim it. And that's what one of my business coaches said right when I was starting to get into this coaching industry. You need to claim it, Melissa. And that felt inauthentic. It felt like I was lying, but you have to claim it so that you are then searched and not only searched, but you are then trusted. Okay, so if you are a realtor starting out and you want to be the top realtor in the area, you need to claim that, all right? And then that, all those things, experience, expertise, authority, will help your client trust you. How reliable, honest, and accurate are you with the content that you are sharing? And this information that we are sharing on our website in different places, whether it's the about you, whether it's about your products or service, whether it's on the welcome page, whether it's in the blog, it all needs to be in there in different ways of saying the same thing. Like as a dance educator, I will list off 10 different ways to say stand up tall. All right. So different ways to say that so that we are creating that trust for our client. So as I share, I am going to share from my personal experience as a dance studio owner. So I've had my studio for 16 years. And when I talk about something in the blog, and I'm creating a blog specifically for SEO purposes, and that's another topic. You want to create content not to cover all the things, but to cover something specific. And let's say I'm talking about ballet classes for our seniors. I want to talk about my knowledge of working with adults and how long I've worked with adults and how my experience of teaching dance over 30 years has helped me create a welcoming environment, a knowledgeable teaching. I'm able to break things down for students from ages, littles all the way up, but I'm going to focus on this senior demographic. So by creating or sharing my unique experience of working with seniors in ballet class, it right away pulls that experience and expertise and authority to create the trustworthiness. To help this go further with my expertise, I could share some credentials that I've received or conferences that I've gone to. A bonus would be to link those credentials to the organization that I received them from, or link that conference that I go to every year to learn. And then I can put down some testimonials from students that take the class. So I can include pictures and I can include a review from those students that have taken my senior ballet class. So that shows authority for my future clients because there's people that have taken the class, experienced my teaching, and enjoyed it. So now that future client trusts me. So now you can lay out your blog content. And I always talk about blogs because that is where we are updating our website consistently. Many of us have websites where you have a list of services or products, and then you have your team, and then you have your frequently asked questions, or then your about page. Those things don't change. So that's why we always want to have a blog so that we are updating our SEO crawlability for Google, because Google likes it when we update our website. So now we have this framework. So when we are writing content, we can start out by saying, as a studio owner for 16 years, we have grown students from ages 2 up to 82 through the art of dance. And we can talk about how many people have come through our doors, and I can talk about the credentials that I have or that my team has, based on the topic that I'm going to talk about. So starting off with your experience and your expertise, and then going into the content and making sure that content is easy to read. You're having headings separating main topics of your blog, and then closing it up and bringing in some testimonies or reviews from people to just affirm and show the authority that you do have in this space. And because of this framework, it not only helps us create content that Google likes, but it gives us a guide on how to create this content so that we are genuinely producing something that's helpful to our readers and, of course, Google. And now you take your blog post that you have written out really nice. You may have inserted some pictures. You have backlinked things to different organizations that help your credibility and authority even more. And now you're going to take that blog post, you post it, but then you're going to take each section of that blog post, and the first part of it is your experience. And you can just take that experience paragraph and put it into ChatGPT and say, now write a social post for this. And you can take that social post and use the same graphic for your blog or one of the pictures from your blog. And now that's one of the contents for your social media for the week. As I get older, I have learned that taking care of myself is non-negotiable. As life gets busier and energy more precious, I found something that's been an absolute game changer, especially in my energy and focus. Meet Make Wellness, the next level nutraceuticals that are revolutionizing how I care for my mind, body, and spirit. These clean, science-backed supplements are crafted to help you feel amazing from the inside out. With powerful bioactive ingredients and a no BS commitment to transparency, Make Wellness is here to fuel your focus, boost your energy, and keep you thriving every single day. Ready to feel unstoppable? Go to the link here in my bio or head to msmelissarose.com/tools to see this product and my other top products that I use every single day. And now we're going to duplicate. So just like we took that first paragraph and used a social post, then we're going to take the second paragraph on your expertise. And then we're taking a third paragraph on the authority, and then finally the trustworthiness. And we're using those paragraphs as social posts. Now you have 4 social posts for the week, for the month, or maybe you just want to do 2. It doesn't matter. All I'm saying is that blog, when done really well, can work for you so many ways. Does it take time? Yes, it does. But if you can plan to do 1 blog post a month, it really does set you up for success. Not only are you helping, serving your future clients and your current clients, you are creating great SEO, and then you are taking that content and bringing it over into your socials, into your emails, into your landing pages for other projects. It is so helpful. I just had a client call and ask about our competition program. And thankfully, literally, it was total coincidence because I just wrote a blog on our competition program because it's new. We're adding that to our curriculum or our programming here at the Dancing House. So I was able to refer her there and include the backlinks, include the links of the places that we are going to go this season so she could see how invested and how much we are involved in the comp scene. So this is such a great exercise to do and a great place to start if you're not sure what to write about is use your frequently asked questions. What are people asking you all the time that you're like, oh gosh, if I could just refer them here? Think about that. Make your life easier. So think of a blog post that is based on frequently asked questions. And honestly, if you have 12 great blog posts, you can regurgitate them every year by getting them better and better and better. All right. So this is an exercise in just getting better and getting more confident and claiming that expertise and authority and owning your experience, because every week, month, year that we are in business is a huge success. So that is what I want to leave you here with today, is working on your framework for your blog writing so that you are leaving juicy content, not only for your clients, but for Google. All right. I hope this was super helpful. I like a framework. I like a guide to help me so that I can do it well. If you have any questions, though, you might. I have a free call. You can book a free call, 20 minutes, and I can help walk you through that. Or you can ask like, hey, can you just help me, whatever it is, like come up with topics or check your blog posts out or do a website audit. Use that time to just check in and get some eyes on your business, because I know what it's like. You're sometimes in the weeds in your own business, right? You can tell anybody else what to do on theirs, but when it comes to your own business, sometimes it's a little hairy sometimes. So I hope this was helpful. If you have been listening for a while and not left an Apple iTunes review, I welcome you to do that. So go to your Apple iTunes app and leave a review and tell me what you got out of the podcast or what you continue to get out of the podcast. I would love to hear from you. And then I will shout you out so you get a little visibility. All right. Thank you so much for listening. We will see you here, same time, same place next week. Peace. Bye-bye. Did you know the work you do today will shape your business 60 to 90 days from now? That momentum doesn't stop there. It ripples right into your personal life. So let me ask you, based on what you're doing right now, where are you headed? Will it be the same old thing, different day? Or are you really ready to level up? If you're shouting level up, let's make sure it actually happens. Join me and a crew of powerhouse business owners in my mastermind called Level Up, Your Business, Your Life. This isn't just another meeting. It's your secret weapon to accountability, strategic thinking, and inspiration. We meet monthly to empower each other, take bold action, and crush the goals that really matter. Want to know more? Head to the link in my bio or visit msmelissarose.com/mastermind. It would be my absolute privilege to be part of your journey to the next level. Let's make it happen together. I hope I get to see you in our next cohort of Level Up, Your Business, Your Life.